Hey, what's up everyone? Dave here from DaveWillerGuitar.com, here with a lesson video for you on the guitar solo in the Wind Cries Mary by Jimi Hendrix. In this video I'm going to jump right into a breakdown of the solo, so if you're already familiar with the solo you can just let the video go. But if you need like a refresher course and want to see my hands go through the whole thing, I do that at the end of the video, about the last minute and a half, so you can skip to that, watch that, and then go back to the breakdown. Also, at the end of this video, I'm playing along with a backing track, which you can get too. I'm putting a link to the MP3 on my blog post on my website. So if you're watching this on YouTube, be sure to visit my website, DaveWillerGuitar.com, and so you can get that backing track. Alright, so enough talk, let's get into it. So let's start breaking this solo down. The first lick of the solo starts up here on the 13th fret. You're going to start by barring strings 1 and 2 with your first finger. And what Hendrix does is a quick little hammer-on. You hit both strings, 1 and 2, but you're going to do a quick grace note hammer-on with the third finger onto the 15th fret of your second string. It's really quick, just like that, and you kind of slide off with it too. From there, you're going to keep the same shape, but go down now to the 8th fret and play this. So it's just straight up 8th notes. And again, you start with that double stop here, strings 1 and 2. When you put your third finger down here on the 10th fret of your second string, you want to be careful not to block the first string, because you're going to have both of those strings going. Grab that note alone, that's the 10th fret of your G, and back to that double stop. To finish off this phrase, he plays again, does a quick hammer-on pull-off, and goes to that note. So that's still first and second strings. Hammer on the third finger just to the second string and 10th fret, and pull off 10th fret of your third string. Then you're going to go into a slide, which you can just kind of start from the 10th fret, but what I guess that would be like a grace note slide into to the 12th fret of your D string. Then 2 hammer-ons, 10 to 12 on your G, and that time, second time you hammer on, you're going to hold that note, the G. End with a kind of like afterthought pull-off that's really short. So here's the whole first phrase. Alright, the next two phrases are very similar. They start off the same. This is the second phrase, just like before. What changes is what you do after that. And for the second phrase, you're going to go. So, again, this is all 10 and 12 on strings 4 and 3. So here's the whole second phrase by itself. Right. Third phrase starts the same. And this time, just hold that note. So that's again with the slide from 10 to 12 on the 4th string, and then it's alright, so that's like the first half of the solo. The next part, we're going to go up to the 15th fret, first finger, strings 1 and 2. A very similar idea. Starting off with that double stop. Grace note hammer on 2 frets above on the second string with your third finger. That's all you're going to do for that, and then you're going to go into this little shape. And you're holding 14th fret on your 3rd string and 15th fret on your 2nd string. Yeah, just to remind myself what that was. So, these two notes alone. Place the 3rd finger down on the 16th fret of your 3rd string. You're still getting both strings 3 and 2 in this picking. You're going to grab this note with your pinky. That's the 17th fret of your 4th string. And then 2 grace note hammer-ons where you're doing that very quickly. 3rd finger hammering on to 16 from 14. Next piece. I kind of like to slide from at least the 5th fret here. So take and lead with your 2nd finger. You're going to go to the 3rd string, 5th fret, and this is just to slide into the 7th fret. What Jimi is doing, he's using this B flat chord shape, because that's the chord at the given moment here. Doing this, so he kind of fills out that little triad shape right here on the first 3 string. So that's just sliding into that string alone, and then we don't have to be that specific about it. You can slide in and then strum all 3 strings here. And you can use your 3rd or 4th finger. I was kind of using my 4th, where I hammer on to the, this is on the 2nd string, hammer on to the 8th fret, and then pull off to the 6th fret again. And then while you're still kind of strumming loosely, you're going to give that rhythm to the rest of the phrase, and you're going to hammer on 3rd finger to the 8th fret of your 3rd string, and then pull off. So that whole phrase sounds like this. Whoops. Alright, next part, maybe the most fun. We get to do some bending. And that starts off on the 12th fret of your B. I like to use my 3rd finger here. So you're going to bend up a whole step, play the C sharp on the 1st string here, go back to 12th fret of your B, then you're going to go to a quick bend here, 11th fret of your 3rd string, and I use my 2nd finger because the way I use my 3rd finger here. It's like a short bend. You're going to bend up, but stop it pretty quick. Oops. Careful not to stop the other strings. So after that bend, that's the 9th fret, both strings 2 and 1. Back to another bend, and then grab that note, the 9th fret of your G string. Alright, now to finish it off, back up here where we started, 13th fret, double stop, 1st and 2nd strings. And just do that. Oops. Hammer on, and attack again, just a double step. This is back down to the 8th fret, 3rd finger to the 10th of the 2nd string. Grab that note on the 3rd string, 10th fret. Okay, and then so again, sliding 10 to 12. That's on the 4th string. 10 on the 3rd string. 12 on the 4th, 10, and then it's 13, 12 on the 5th string. To end it, do a slide. You can kind of arbitrarily start wherever on the 6th string. And that's very that's kind of just a feel thing if you want to add that in. And then the reason why you hear Jimi do it is because he's going back down to the 3rd fret here to get into the chords again. And that's that last piece that connects back into the rhythm part. So that's 3rd fret and 5th fret on the 6th string, and then C here on the A string, 3rd fret. Okay, so I guess we'll recap by me showing you the solo up close with the backing track I've downloaded here, which you can get too. It was free somewhere on the internet. Alright, so there you have it. That's how you play the guitar solo in the Wind Cries Mary by Jimi Hendrix. Sorry there's no tablature for you on this. I don't want to get in trouble with copyright infringement, which hopefully I'm not already. But obviously this video and others are meant for educational purposes. So that's it. Hope you had fun learning it, and I'll see you guys next time.